When my wife casually told me she was going on vacation with her so-called work husband, I froze. She said it like it was no big deal, like I had no right to question it. At first, I thought she was joking, but the calm, unapologetic look in her eyes told me otherwise. My chest tightened, and for the first time in years, I felt completely disconnected from her. I asked why she thought I'd be okay with it. She just shrugged and said, "It's harmless. We're just friends. Besides, he understands me in ways you don't." That line burned like a hot coal in my mind. After everything I'd done to keep our marriage together, this was her answer. Choosing another man's company over mine. Her words blurred into noise. That's when it hit me. The woman I thought I knew no longer respected me. If she did, she wouldn't even entertain putting me in that position. This wasn't about a vacation. It was about a marriage that had already broken, and I was only now seeing the cracks. Instead of yelling or begging, I smiled. It caught her off guard. She asked why I wasn't angry. Calmly, I said, "Actually, this is the perfect time for a divorce." The shock on her face was priceless. She expected tears or a fight, not calm acceptance. She laughed nervously and asked if I was serious. I told her I had never been more serious. I said, "Go on your vacation. But when you come back, don't expect me to be here. If you want to treat another man like your partner, then do it, but not while married to me." Her confidence melted into fear. She started insisting, "It's not what you think, you're overreacting." But I'd heard enough excuses. I wasn't going to stay and be disrespected anymore. For days, she tried to backtrack, saying it was harmless, work-related, that I misunderstood. But if it was innocent, why hide details? Why speak of him in ways that crossed lines? My gut told me there was more, and I wouldn't ignore it. The next week, I met with a lawyer. He listened and told me I was doing the right thing. For the first time in years, I felt peace. I wasn't reacting, I was taking control. When I told my wife I'd filed for divorce, she broke down crying. She begged me to reconsider, saying she never thought I'd actually leave. But I knew better. She wasn't crying for love, she was crying because she was losing her comfort and stability. I reminded her of her own words, that this man understood her in ways I didn't. I told her to lean on him now since she'd already chosen him over me. Watching her face that reality was painful, but also freeing. For once, the power was mine. The vacation never happened. She cancelled it, probably realizing the cost was too high. But it was already too late. Trust broken like that doesn't heal with empty apologies. I had been faithful for years, and she'd taken it for granted. As the divorce moved forward, I felt lighter. It wasn't easy. Memories haunted me. But every time I thought of that careless way she spoke of another man, as if I didn't matter, that kept me strong. In the end, she learned you can't have both, a husband at home and a work husband on the side. Choices come with consequences. And as for me, I walked away with my pride intact, ready to build a new life where respect isn't optional. It's the foundation of love. Sometimes the best revenge isn't anger or shouting, it's peace.